Hi all, in this video we will discuss about storage security domains. Storage devices connected to a network raises the risk level and more exposure to security via network. In order to identify the threats, access paths to data storage can be categorized into three security domains: application access, management access, and backup recovery and archive access. The first security domain involves application access to the stored data through the storage network. The second security domain includes management access to storage and interconnect devices and to the data residing on those devices. This domain is primarily accessed by storage administrators who configure and manage the environment. The third domain consists of backup, recovery, and archive access. Along with the access points in the other two domains, backup media also need to be secured. To secure the storage networking environment, identify the existing threats within each of the security domains and classify the threats based on the type of security services like availability, confidentiality, integrity, and accountability. The next step is to select and implement various controls as countermeasures to the threats. Securing the application access domain. The application access domain may include only those applications that access the data through the file system or a database interface. In this diagram, host A can access all V1 volumes and host B can access all V2 volumes. These volumes are classified according to access level such as confidential, restricted, and public. Some of the possible threats could be host A spoofing the identity of host B to gain access to host B's resources. Another threat could be unauthorized host gain access to the network. An important step for securing the application access domain is to identify the core functions that can prevent these threats and to identify the appropriate controls that should be applied. Implementing physical security is also an important consideration to prevent media theft. Next is securing the management access domain. Management access, whether monitoring, provisioning, or managing storage resources, is associated with every device within the storage network. It is very important to implement appropriate controls for securing storage management applications because the damage that can be caused to the storage system by using these applications can be far more extensive than that caused by vulnerability in a server. In this diagram, it shows a storage networking environment in which production hosts are connected to a SAN fabric and are accessing storage array A, which is connected to storage array B for replication purposes. This configuration has a storage management platform on host B and a monitoring console on host A. All these hosts are interconnected through an IP network. Some of the possible threats in this system are unauthorized hosts may spoof the user or host identity. For example, Host A may gain management access to array B. Remote console support for the management software also increases the attack surfaces. Using secure communication channels such as secure shell or secure sockets layer transport layer security provides the effective protection against these threats. Event log monitoring helps to identify unauthorized access and unauthorized changes to the infrastructure. And the security in backup, recovery and archive access domain. It is the third domain that needs to be secured against attack. It is complex and is based on the bureau software accessing the storage array. Organizations must ensure that the DR site, disaster recovery site, maintains the same level of security for the backed up data. Protecting the bureau infrastructure requires addressing several threats including spoofing the legitimate identity of a disaster recovery site, tampering with data, network snooping, denial of service attacks, and media theft. Such threats represent potential violations of integrity, confidentiality, and availability. In this diagram, it shows a generic remote backup design whereby data on a storage array is replicated over a DR network to a secondary storage at the DR site. In a remote backup solution where the storage components are separated by a network, the threats at the transmission layer need to be countered. Otherwise, an attacker can spoof the identity of the backup server and request the host to send its data. In addition, attackers can use the DR network connection to tamper with data, snoop the network, and create a denial of service attack against the storage devices.